Today, we're taking a look at a bank owned home. That's right, it's a foreclosure located in Green Valley Lake, California. Behind me is a one bedroom, 1.5 bath home that's been fully renovated, which means that it is move in ready. It is owned by Fannie Mae and it has a really great flow to it. I can't wait for you to see inside. And also, we're going to take a little walk down to the lake so you can see what it's like to own a home in Green Valley Lake, California. Come on, let's go. This home has been fully renovated, which means that it's got new flooring, new appliances, new lighting, new interior paint. The list goes on, but it is absolutely move-in ready. It will qualify for FHA financing, VA financing, USDA financing. So if you're looking to purchase a home that's walking distance to the lake with very little down, this house will absolutely qualify for that type of loan. Here in the great room, we've got two large sliding glass doors that go out to that wraparound deck that we were at just a few moments ago. And because it is completely wide open, we've got your dining area over here by the kitchen with the breakfast bar. We'll go tour that in a moment. And then this way, we have your living area. And of course, it's anchored by this beautiful floor to ceiling brick fireplace. It is a wood burning fireplace. Let's go ahead and take a look at the kitchen, which, as I mentioned before, has a breakfast bar. So you've got a little bit of extra space. The kitchen itself is very economically sized. It is not a huge kitchen, but wow, does it have a lot of space. A lot of countertop space, lots of cabinet space as well. And of course, it's got full appliances. So we've got your dishwasher, your matching refrigerator, and of course, your matching stainless gas stove with overhead microwave. Cool thing about this property too is that it has this super deep garden window, which is just perfect for plants or decor, whatever you want to do. But yeah, even here, like check this out. No space has gone unused. It is such a gorgeous day here in Green Valley Lake. We'll go back out on the deck in a moment, but I want to give you an idea as to what it looks like when you're inside the house itself. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's take a look at the bedroom. The bedroom's on the main level, which is always a good thing. It is a nice sized bedroom. I think it would fit a queen and two nightstands. I don't think that it would fit a king size bed, but I could be wrong. It's got your standard closet space, great lighting here. I didn't even turn on the light on the wall. Hi, that's me. This is the main level bathroom. It is a full bath. So you've got plenty of storage space again. And like I said, it's all just move-in ready. You don't have to do a thing except bring your stuff and move in. These windows up here kind of give us a taste as to what it's going to look like inside as we go up onto or into the loft, I should say. One more look at the great room. Man, just the light in here and the volume, looking at the beautiful tongue and groove woodwork ceilings. Just everything harmonizes beautifully in this home. It's very comfortable. So now we're in the loft. Great overflow space. And just to give you an idea as to what it looks like looking down below from the loft, there you go. Remember I mentioned those windows? Hold on to that thought because what you're about to see in a few moments is going to really catch your curiosity. But like I said, very large loft, and there's a half bath off of this level. And what's really cool is beyond this storage closet right here, take a look. See that door with the hinges up there and the window? That's actually finished space. Now, I can't get to it because I don't have a ladder, but it is literally finished space. It's about, I'm going to say it's a little bit more than that wide up above, goes a little bit deeper, but I've seen it. I've been up there. It's pretty cool. Remember I said, remember the windows? Take a look at how the windows have been situated up here in the loft so that you get all that natural light coming through. So you get lots of light without having anybody looking into the house. Super good use of space. I personally think that if I was going to use this space, it would be great for a bonus area, maybe some guest space. It's just so beautiful in here. Great melding of wood with modern day finishes like the drywall. So you've got that feeling like you're in the mountain without feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm in the mountain. All right, we are going to go outside in just a few moments. As promised, heading outside. And we're going to go back and spend some time on this deck. We're just going to do a really quick walkthrough so that you can get an idea as to how long and how spacious this deck actually is. Oh, by the way, the exterior of the house is vinyl siding, and it has a a composition shingle roof. Lovely oak trees. Very nice feeling out here. Very nice feeling out here. Peaceful, quiet. And that takes us back to the front door. We're going to take a little bit of extra time because one of the cool things about this property, other than the level entry and the parking and the proximity to the lake, is that it actually has usable yard space. And in the mountain, that's not quite as common as you might think because it's the mountain, which means that there's slopes. But down here, we do have a very nice sized space. It's partially fenced and it's shaded by the deck overhead. That door there goes to the buildup. That's what we call underneath the house. It is, you can stand up in there. It's partially finished. That's where the washer dryer hookups are, and that's also where your heating unit is. So super easy to get to. And then up the side of the house, this is what it looks like. Now, I did mention we're about 488 feet to the lake's edge, and in a moment I'm going to speed walk us down there so you can see just how easy it is to walk to the lake from the front door of this bank-owned home in Green Valley Lake. All right, so back here in front of the house, and I'm not going to do any commentary as we walk because we are going to speed walk this so that you're not going on a whole walk with me down to the lake. Here we go. And here we are at the lake's edge. It took, according to my stopwatch, 2 minutes and 8 seconds to walk from the front door here to the lake's edge. It's a great, beautiful day out here. We've got some people out fishing, which is awesome. I want to show you a little bit more of the lake while we're down here. 25 of my size steps from where we just were is this really great bridge that spans this side of the lake. And this gives you a beautiful panoramic scenic view, gives you an idea of what it's like to be here. Green Valley Lake does not allow any motorized vehicles on it. We're talking rowboats, paddle boats. This is definitely a fishing and swimming lake. So we come up here. We're going to take a little turn. And while we're at it, I just want to be really, really quiet and give you the opportunity to hear and see this. Let's see if I can zoom in a little closer for you. Waterfalls are absolutely something that you'll find just tucked away all throughout the mountain area. This one is one of my favorites because it's so pretty and it sounds so wonderful. All right, let's continue our walk here. We're actually going to walk all the way across the lake to the other side of the shoreline, thanks to this lovely bridge. Look how gorgeous it is out there today. Pretty amazing. There's some people fishing, a lot of fishing today. Did you guys catch anything yet? Yeah, a couple. Yeah? What'd you catch? Trout? Awesome. Thank you. And another one of these fun little zigzags back. So across the shoreline there, you see a stack of canoes. There's the swim beach, and actually town is that way with the town services. A couple restaurants, great coffee, the general store where you can get everything from your groceries to, stuff you need to go fishing. There's the community center, a playground, and the cutest little post office you will ever see. And that brings us back to the opposite shoreline. So while we're here on the opposite side of the shoreline, I just want you to know, I wish that videos came with the ability for smell, because the air is so crisp. It's a little breezy today, so it's a little cool, but not terrible. It's, it's the middle of May. It smells like pine and clean air, and it's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right, I'm going to walk us back to the house. I will meet you back there soon. Thanks again for joining me on our quick tour to this home in Green Valley Lake, California. Now, because it is bank owned, aka a foreclosure property, it also means that it is one of the best values in Green Valley Lake, especially for the price per square foot, and also especially considering it's been fully renovated and it is move-in ready. The good news about purchasing a Fannie Mae property is that Fannie Mae offers a special type of financing. So if you're a first-time buyer, or maybe you bought a house in the past, you've been renting for a while, and it's been at least, I believe, we'll call it 3 years since you last purchased a home, you could qualify for some very special incentives to purchase a Fannie Mae home. All it takes is taking a really quick class online to get a certificate, and then you're off to the races. Right now, the offering is that if you take this course and you finish it, and you are a first-time buyer, or you haven't purchased a home in a while because you've been renting in between, you can get like up to 3%, maybe a little bit more of the purchase price of the home towards your closing costs, which really helps your affordability in today's marketplace, bar none. One of the questions that I get asked a lot, because I do foreclosures, this has been one of my mainstays since the early 1990s. Let me tell you something, guys. Foreclosures happen in every economy, whether it's good or it's bad, because sometimes things happen and somebody loses a home. Here's the thing. Just because there's a foreclosure property or two or three in your area doesn't mean that the market's crashing. It just means that sometimes bad things happen to good people and you can't recover from it. But that means that you then have an opportunity to purchase a home at a lower price point than maybe other people couldn't. So keep that in mind when you're thinking, hey, should I buy a foreclosure property? The other thing to remember about bank-owned properties is that they are almost always sold as is, meaning that once they go on the market, the owner is not going to make any reports, any repairs, anything. So be sure you get a good home inspection. Make sure you do your due diligence, because once you're under contract, you're either in or you're out. Hopefully you're still staying in. I hope that that was a really fun visit for you to Green Valley Lake, and that the information that I brought to you regarding foreclosure properties was valuable. If you'd like to learn more about that type of marketplace, or about this home or Green Valley Lake, or any place from Crestline to Lake Arrowhead to Running Springs to Green Valley Lake to Big Bear and all points in between, I'm your gal. I've been here for over 30 years on this mountain, and I know it pretty well. And by the way, if you're thinking of selling your home, yeah, I can do that too. I'm pretty good at it. Go ahead and remember to hit like, subscribe, share, so that you don't miss any of our property tours, our area updates. Coming up, I've got a really great walkthrough about, dog friendly. How dog friendly is the mountain? But that's for another time. But for now, I'm Teresa Grant, your local realtor, and that's bye for now.